SpaghettiModels.com, better known as Mike's Weather Page, aggregates an amazing amount of maps, animations, and models that give visitors the most up-to-date look at what is going on in the tropics. Mike's Weather Page now has over 1 million active followers on Facebook.
Wow. Woo.
One Florida man that the entire southeastern United States looks to every year, June through October, hurricane season. A self-proclaimed armchair expert, he has become the no BS resource for weather news all year long as the founder of Mike's Weather Page on Facebook and SpaghettiModels.com. His page has been accredited by NOAA, FEMA, the Hurricane Hunters, local meteorologists, and the Weather Channel.
Mike Boylan created his own weather website, SpaghettiModels.com, after the 2004 hurricane season.
I was struggling online to try to find links to spaghetti models.
Knowing his passion for weather, we wanted to see how prepared he and his family were for the upcoming hurricane season.
Mike's Weather Page is a great page. I've known Mike for years. A lot of people, he's a local Oldsmar guy who developed a website, got all these great links where you can get all this data. And he's a vlogger, he's an enthusiast, he loves the weather, he's got a passion to it, and he just talks about it on his site. I think it's awesome.
Do you feel like people are more prepared this time around because you guys have had extra time to prepare as opposed to other storms in the past?
Us specifically, yes, because we were listening to Mike's Weather Page. Hey. I'm gonna go look up Mike's Weather Page, guys. You should. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's pretty good if it called us 2 weeks ago.
Gotta give some love to my buddy Mike of Mike's Weather Page, SpaghettiModels.com.
What are your thoughts about staying out here tonight if a hurricane were to suddenly come in our direction? We're being cautious. We have been watching everything, listening to go on Mike's Weather Page, Spaghetti Models.
You have like some secret mayor forecast that you get before everybody else.
No, we look at all the different services from what NOAA's putting out to there's a Mike's page. I forget the full name of it.
Mike's Weather Page, yeah. That's John's choice. Yeah, he loves that guy.
When I say that I met this guy, or like I've met him through the internet, people think I'm lying. Like he's a big deal.
Because my brother-in-law he's like, I'm not joking. The entire insurance industry watches Mike religiously because they need to know when storms are coming and stuff. He's like, it's the industry standard.
Let's go over to Mike's Weather Page, and I know a lot of you guys wanted. I gave you yesterday. I gave you the sites for Mike.
FTV Live captured a social media back and forth between a TV weather person and a viewer, so you know this is not going to be pretty. She called blogger Mike Boylan a drunk donkey. But weather blogger Mike embraced the insult and is now selling Drunk Donkey t-shirts on his site.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Let me close down my windows, and the clicking order was out of click. But hey, happy Monday. What's cooking out there in the world, huh? We got Christmas coming. Everybody excited about that? Less than a week. I am not ready. Are you ready? I'm not ready. I always wait, try to cram everything in the last the last week here. Hey, Pamela over there, what's up on YouTube? How's it going? I saw my buddy Eric had his car show. What's up, Melissa? We got Joel Harrison. Heck yeah, Santa Claus. What are you talking about? We all believe in Santa Claus. What's up, Loretta Reed? How you doing? So we got a little bit of weather to talk about. Good morning, Brew Crew. We have some original cone heads in the chat today. That's what we called everybody during hurricane season 2 or 3 years ago. We all live and die by the cone of uncertainty from the NHC, so we call ourselves the cone heads. Oh, man. So we got a little bit of weather to talk about. We'll get into all that good stuff. I just want to see what's up. The Bucks were awful last night. I had this projector that we bought for Talladega a couple years ago, and I'm like, hey, let's put the game on the garage, and it was fun, except that they lost. Brady couldn't score one touchdown last night. It was awful. Henry, yes, Philippines, big typhoon over that neck of the woods or side of the world over there. I don't get to follow that as much as I'd like to. It's hard enough keeping up with the ever-changing weather here in winter. So, Shelly sent stars. What's up with that, Shelly? Thank you. Oh, man, yeah. So, hey, Courtney, yeah, the Saints won. Good for you. They look pretty hot. They look like they wanted it a little bit more. You're right about that. So anyway, all right, what else is going on? Let's talk about the weather. We got cold air coming. We got rains right now. We do have cool air. I think we've had a stretch of about 100 days of 80-degree weather here in Tampa. It's a 72 already here in Oldsmar. All right, say goodbye, Hunter. I know you're loving all this love, but say goodbye. What's up? Morning, James. David Bear here. We'll get the freezing temps in the Carolinas. That's what's coming. We got the golf blob. Jay says the Saints. Yeah, the Saints have got our number. Not good at all. But we got Christmas coming. Good news, right? Exciting times. ABC, Fine Wine and Spirits. Big shout out to them. Always supporting us here at Mike's Weather Page, locally Florida owned and operated. They want to know from Santa Claus to define good. Because, you know, everybody wants gifts. But you have to define good. Hey, John Ferguson, what's up, buddy? What's up, Detroit Blue? What's up, Scott? Fred? Melissa Reed, how's it going? Pamela Kramer. Texas weather heading our way, yes. Star Party activated. Is that what that's called? Hey, what the heck, man? What's a Star Party? Let's take a look at radar, I guess. So, nothing tropical. All right. There's a lot of things to look at. Let's see. Now, let's take a look at the radar. Radar first. Well, that one doesn't show everybody. This one kind of does. All right, we'll just leave that one up. All right. So, this is the Gulf blob that we're going to be watching all day today. Now, a lot of tropical models were woke up over the weekend, and they were fun to look at. We still have really good chance of a surface low approaching the Florida West Coast tomorrow. Now, middle atmosphere, extremely strong wind shear, and very unlikely this thing would become tropical or subtropical because the upper level winds are super duper strong because we have a pretty big front coming down. However, dry air pumping in from the north creates a little bit of instability because we're going to have warm weather out in front of this thing. So anytime you mix hot and cold with a fast-moving jet stream dipping down, then we have instability. So we got storm chances tomorrow. All right? And eggnogs. Oh, snow for lower Alabama, Jessica? I don't think so. What do you think, Louie? You just loving life, huh? Look at your boy. Close your eyes. You getting sleepy. Sleepy. All right. Hey, Harold, how's it going, dude? All right, so let's talk about it. All right, so Storm Prediction Center. Today, we did not get yellow. I was thinking maybe we would get a little slight risk, but we don't. We have dark green. Now, they do mention the T word, tornado, tomorrow. All right, so things are still on track for the peninsula tomorrow to have instability, storms. SPC Center here saying a couple of strong to severe thunderstorms are possible across the Florida Peninsula Tuesday morning, afternoon. And they specifically talk about the risk of a brief tornado wherever the surface low develops. So, still a lot to watch tomorrow. I have seen in the past EF1, 2, and I think we even had an EF3 one time go through Lakeland when we were under this dark green marginal risk. So, don't let your guard down tomorrow because we could possibly have some storms. All right. So all this rain is coming. You can see it. There's no organized thunderstorms expected today, which is good. Of course, we mentioned tomorrow. And then by Wednesday, it's out of here. Nothing. Nada. Thursday is going to be awesome. There's going to be some lingering rains across the East Coast Wednesday. We could see some coastal rains out of this Wednesday, but by Thursday, everything's gone, which is good. Now, let's look at two things that I thought were interesting first off. All right, so let's look at the windy map. This is going to show the setup. All right, so this is pretty cool. So our main blob that could become low is still over here in the Western Gulf, okay? And it's going to slowly tighten up into a weaker, or not a weaker, a deepening low pressure system on the surface levels tomorrow. Now you can see this right now. We use weather nerds a lot during the tropical season, but you can definitely see what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is already blooming. It's a blooming onion. So here's the Gulf, and let's just let this run for a second. I'll get some coffee. But this is that tail end of the front. And you can see a lot of lightning, a lot of convection. This is Yucatan. This is basically the Western Gulf, and you can see a lot of lightning. All this area is going to be marching into Florida tomorrow. A lot of lightning out there, Eric, correct. We've seen this a lot. Now, you can see the strong upper-level winds are just ripping apart everything right now. So there's just a tremendous amount of shear out there. So, again, the threat of tropical development is very, very low. However, a lot of those maps that I showed showed lower level winds circulating, which we're going to see right here. Check this out. So here's your windy app. Love it. But check out Euro tomorrow. Now, Euro's more aggressive. But we can watch these surface level ones. Let's crank it up a little bit to, what the heck? Who's barking out there? Hunter, come here. Don't let Hunter's bark scare you. The dog knows Emily's in her bedroom. I might have to open the door because he's going to start barking. He knows Emily had a sleepover last night. All right, so here we go. If we hear another little bark, I might have to go get him. All right, but check this out. This is really interesting. So here's continues. This is winds, 330 foot, 100 meter up. This, I like to see the winds a little above surface because this will show where the instability will start to kick in. Euro very aggressive. Here's 6 p.m. tonight, and here is getting into tomorrow, and there's 8 a.m. tomorrow. Now, the Euro is still predicting a deepening low pressure. Now, this is surface level winds, but still, these are some pretty big gusts. Even if we go to, where's my surface chart? Whoops, that's not it. Guess you can't do it right now. But, we can only do it on wind level, 300 millimeter. All right, let's go back to surface, and then we'll go wind gusts. So even at the surface, this is surface level winds tomorrow. Yep, surface level winds. These are the Euro. Now, this is 8 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. We got a tight little low, not tropical, but windy. This is Tampa Bay. Now we get into about 9. Now some of these winds are going to be making it ashore now. Look, that's, these are pretty significant winds. The Euro has definitely been the most aggressive, but I don't know if I believe that or not. 91 mile an hour wind gusts. But hey, I got to show it, right? That's some pretty serious wind on the Euro. So bottom line, regardless, west central Florida tomorrow, it appears that's where the low's coming in. Everything below is going to be the strongest chance of storms because we're still going to have hot temperatures out ahead. Well, not hot, but hotter. How about hotter? So you got cool air to the north, and that helps destabilize or stabilize the atmosphere. And we get these warmer dew points below. That's why we got the storm chances below the line. But it's pretty serious winds. I don't know if the Euro, this is tomorrow 10 a.m. So, we'll see. Now, the GFS is a little less aggressive, quite a bit less aggressive, but it does show the same exact pinpoint. So, regardless of strength tomorrow, it's going to be a windy day coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. Both the Euro and GFS showing a surface low, and this could help spawn some instability. So that's what the NH or the SPC is watching tomorrow. It's definitely an unplug your Christmas decorations alert. We got them running now. I got Santa in the back. I got Frosty in the back. Definitely got to tighten down the Christmas decorations. So anyway, all right, so there's the Euro. I don't even know if what the icon's showing. Icon's a little kind of in the middle, I guess. But no matter what, it's going to be a windy day coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico all the way down to the Keys tomorrow. And again, your cutoff line is pretty much where that low pressure center comes across. Everything to the south of the low pressure line, that's the icon. NAM's always a little aggressive too. There's a NAM. But hey, sometimes the NAM is right on these little mesoscale systems. But look, I mean, it's, and where do I live? I live right smack dab in the middle of it right here. Boom, boom. So you can bet I'll be out there tomorrow seeing what we might have. Hey, we have to look at the tides. It's a fast moving event. This is, but we could definitely see some tidal action tomorrow too. I mean, if this thing hits just north of Tampa Bay and these winds set up, I mean, the Euro's outrageously over aggressive on these winds. But man, I mean, look at that. If that's the case and you're living up here, North Pinellas northward, those are pretty strong winds tomorrow. This is Tuesday, 1 p.m. I mean, the Euro can't be that wrong, can it? Look at 52-mile-an-hour wind in Palm Harbor. Now, so, all right, as this sucker gets on out of here tomorrow, here's Wednesday, 2 a.m., so we can still possibly see, let me go to GFS, about the same. So, as we get past Tuesday, this is going into Wednesday. Now, the Storm Prediction Center not showing anything severe because we're already going to have cool air in place from this cold front, so this chances of, strong cells are low. But Wednesday, overnight into Wednesday morning, we could still see this thing bring some action. This is Wednesday at noon, and it could be out of here. So the good news is, by Thursday, it could be gone. Now, a little bit of snow maybe popping up. We haven't really been talking about the snow chances. This is the Euro, GFS. A little bit. All right, so the storm threat there, we're going over that. So tomorrow we're watching that. Here's, again, just kind of what we're looking at. Big, broad, low. Euro is really aggressive. So it's going to be a very interesting day. The Storm Prediction Center is basically saying, we don't know. I guess it all depends on how it sets up today out there in the Gulf of Mexico. We got to watch it in real time. Anytime you get pressure drops below 1,000, regardless of development or not, the Euro is showing 997. You get that low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, you got a chance of storms because you start getting the winds sucking in and storms. So, true, Eric. Yep. If we get a lot of cooler air today in place, in fact, right now, if we look at the future radar for today, if we get a lot of cloud cover today and a lot of storms across Florida, and that heat is minimized, then the severe weather threat could be reduced a little bit. But we are predicting this. Look at this. So here's your 12Z. This is your setup today. Now, we get into this afternoon. Now, this is 5 o'clock, right over Shelley's house. 5 o'clock tonight, we're starting to get a little popping storms, a little bit out ahead. This is 5 p.m. This is through the night and, overnight hours now. That's what they're talking about. We could see enough storms develop out ahead of it that actually kind of stabilizes things and cools down the atmosphere. So, but still, when you get those low pressures, a developing low pressure system out in the Gulf, you're still going to have that chance of some isolated water spouts, storms coming in off of the Gulf, fast moving storms. And so there you go. I mean, just going to be a sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy. This is Tuesday morning. And again, see, I mean, we could have a line all the way down here in the Key West tomorrow morning. So, been talking a lot about that. So even down in the Keys tomorrow morning, we could have storms working in towards you guys down there. So, batten down the hatches. What's up, Dale? Merry Christmas. What's up, Mary Carol? Bringing my littles in. What do you got? East Coast Ken, it's going to be not a northeast. It's going to be out too far. It will bring some rain through the Carolinas and Virginia early Wednesday. Bring in the RV awnings. Pamela, 100% correct. Crystal River could flood. I mean, hey, we get these strong winds off of the Gulf. Let's check out some tides. So I did post this one earlier. Here is a pretty cool graphic. This is your wind map. Now, this is the Euro. These are sustained, your max wind gusts. But it gives you an idea, man. We could have 50, 60 mile an hour winds through Pinellas County. This is the Euro. GFS is less aggressive, but, basically, 40 mile an hour winds in the yellow. The rainfall, official rainfall estimates from the National Weather Service is this. Now, your main low pressure, again, goes to the north. Here's your rain. We could have 2 to 3 inches of rain across northern Florida into Georgia. This is your rainfall estimates through Wednesday morning. So again, Carolinas getting some rain. This is all through Wednesday, and then Tuesday, obviously here. Again, the low pressure, even if it takes this track, we could have heavy rain to the north, but the instability to the south is what they're watching as far as strong storms go. So it all kind of depends on this exact track of where the center goes. So, hey, real quick, let's look at White Christmas. I haven't really looked at that. I know we've had people asking about that. Let's look at snowfall for Christmas Day. We do have cold air coming. I did tease that. What's up, Stephanie Stokes? Good morning. Thank you, Julie Wood. Merry Christmas to you. We had fun last night. Do I have bumper stickers? No, maybe one day. We can have a bumper sticker. I like blobs. Because that's what we always end up doing, chasing blobs. I got to turn my cup around so we can see it. Brady was bad last night, Sean. Oh, you see him throw the tablet down? I feel bad for the guy. It's like nothing went right. I mean, they couldn't catch. He couldn't really complete that. It was just a complete epic failure. So it's bound to happen every now and then. All right, White Christmas. Let's take a lookie. Let's see. 24-hour snowfall. So here we go. Oh, jeez. That's not good. All right, let's look at. Wow, man, there's nothing. Mate, terrible. All right, so White Christmas chances. It's pretty low. We have people going to Gatlinburg. It's almost like a 0% chance. But this is your snowfall accumulation through Christmas noontime. Let's see what the old Euros. Oh, that is the Euro. Let's see what the GFS says. The GFS says, bada bing. Maybe a little bit more in Pennsylvania. Here is the GFS. So there's the GFS. So there's your best chance for snow through Christmas Eve and a white Christmas morning. Maybe Pennsylvania upwards a little bit. So got to go to Canada, Chris, for a white Christmas. I got my snow machine out, Tammy Harvick. Yep. It's out there right now. In fact, I got to bring it in because it's not supposed to get wet. We've had a lot of foam deck rows. Blobber? Blooper? Blobber. I'm a blobber. I'm a blobber for sure. All right, so we're talking a lot about tomorrow. We have, let's look at some more HRR modeling here since we're now within 2 days of this thing coming in. All right, we'll focus on the southeast. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a look at lightning. Lightning tomorrow. Here it comes. Oh, we got to go 12Z. All right. And there's your lightning forecast. Stays to the south. That's the HRR. We could have a little bit across the Panhandle this out tonight, but not a lot of lightning index. Let's see what else we can look at. Oh, here's 6 hour. That was 1 hour. About the same. So there's your lightning threat. All right, let's see what else we got. We can look at supercell composite. Kind of iffy. Pretty much I-4 south as far as severe storms. There's your tornado index here with helicity, and there's some South Florida. This is one of your tornado parameters possibly coming down. So some of these models are showing possibility. 10 meter winds. Let's see what they show. Kind of like the Euro coming through. So just a lot of questions about it tomorrow. The surface low is reality though, and that's what is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. So here's the tropical tidbits, and there you go. Look, I mean, if this was tropical season, if we were in tropical season, this is technically would be what a tropical storm looks like. That's surface low, and it's still showing a lot of rain in the north. So, I had a lot of folks asking about Jacksonville, Savannah area, but man, these models have been showing a lot of dry air intrusion. I'll watch. We'll show some, but we're getting a lot of dry air around the backside, and this will choke some of the rain. All this here ahead of it, bringing in the rains. Little kidney bean. Anybody want kidneys? Kidney beans? So the storm potential is to the south, and might be bigger rain to the north. This isn't storm map. This is rain, but the dry air, which we can see really good. All right, so there's GFS on the tropical tidbits. Let's take a look at the icon. Kind of about the same. Big old blobby mess coming in. See that? Low pressure right around Crystal River, Homosassa. Big rains sticking to the north side. The NAM 3KM, a little better, higher resolution solution of what's going on with our low pressure. This one keeps it a little farther to the south. 1001 millibar, I think it is. So there's a NAM. So, tight isobars. We just have to watch it, right? Interesting. All right, and then the other thing I want to look at, let's look at some tides just for fun, because we could see some increased tides to watch if this thing hits at the right exact time. So let's take a look at Clearwater Beach. And tomorrow, let's see, more tide predictions. Ooh, high tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow, 8 p.m. No, that's tonight, 8 p.m. Tomorrow, it's a little high around noontime. that could be, I don't know, some approach. So anyway, high tide tomorrow at Clearwater Beach is around noon. Could be when this thing, we definitely could have increased tides with our storm passing to the north. Let's take a look at Tampa Bay. Old Tampa Bay. Let's see here. Old Tampa Bay. Old Port Tampa Bay. Probably be a little later in the day. All right, so here we go. Yep. So it's not too high tomorrow. 1 foot above. So our big high is at noon or midnight tonight. That's interesting. So we're 2.38, 2 feet above normal tonight at midnight. We go over here to the euro, which is the most aggressive. Let's see what it looks like at midnight tonight. Still too far out. So that noontime thing is interesting. So there you go. Clearwater Beach. High tide around noon. This is 9 a.m. This is when we're going to get that offshore spinning winds. Anyway. We haven't really discussion about that yet. I don't think they got anything out yet on tides. Got gale warnings. Definitely don't want to be out in the water. So we got beach hazard statements going on out ahead of this thing too. So action on both sides of the state. Rough surf through this evening. That's because the winds are coming in. Let's take a look at that. Winds are racing in with this front here. Look. So the reason that the east coast of Florida is getting these beach warnings is this. Our frontal line, look at that. These are pretty strong winds coming in off the Atlantic right now. That's your directional flow. So all this is racing toward our storm and eventually wrapping around. That's why we're getting increased surf on the Florida East Coast. So nasty day on the East Coast too. There you go. Anyway, so unplug the Christmas decorations no matter what. Starting now, I think. Holly, miss me. Where I been? I've been here. Oh, hey, Ian, appreciate that from my Jamaican family. Hey, how about that? You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. Chile 28, Lake Monticello, Virginia. Yep. Hey, let's look at the temperatures coming. How about that? Temperatures. This is interesting. We're going to get a cool down. Let's do the whole U.S. first, and then we'll get isolated a little bit farther into us. But we got a cold Thursday morning coming. Cold. Thomas, you got more crappy weather coming, buddy. Definitely tomorrow you're going to get heavy rains early in the morning. For sure. So here's the temperatures. All right, so this is pretty cool. We're going to get pretty darn cold here. Let's go to, man, look at this. All right. Let's just do every day. So here's Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning temperatures. We'll just kind of keep about right there because everybody kind of watches right here. But like that. So there's Wednesday morning. We're already going to start feeling 50s dipping past Okeechobee. 30s and 40s here along the upper Gulf. 30s in Louisiana. 30s across Bama and Mississippi. So this is Wednesday morning. Okay? Wednesday morning. Now check out this. Thursday morning. Holy cow, it's even going to be colder. Let's pull this one up. Thursday morning. This is Thursday. We could possibly see 56 in Miami. So Thursday morning we got freezing temperatures halfway through Georgia, halfway through Mississippi. 30 freezing temperatures getting awfully close to the Florida-Georgia state line, but it doesn't look like it's going to make it. But still, low 30s Thursday morning. 20s in North Carolina, 20s in South Carolina, 20s in Tennessee. Texas even gets to feel a lot of it. So that's the coldest day coming, Thursday. Unfortunately, now it starts to warm up. Let's look at Christmas Eve morning. Then we'll look at some high temperatures. Christmas Eve morning, about the same. But we're starting to see, unfortunately, a little bit of warm pocket popping back up. So Christmas Eve morning, still not bad. 40s and 50s deep down into Florida. Christmas morning, this is what we got to look at now. All the kiddos getting, this is Sunday morning. I missed Christmas. There's Christmas. All the kiddos getting their new bikes from Santa Claus. Here's Christmas morning. And we will leave it right here. Christmas morning. All right, so a little bit of warm up for Texas and Louisiana, down in the 60s. But look, we still got 50s in Florida. I don't know about you guys, but we always used to light a fire on Christmas morning. My dad, many years in Florida would have to crank the AC on Christmas just so we could have a fire. I mean, that's where you know you're from Florida without saying you're from Florida. When it's 80 degrees out, you got the AC cranked down to 68 or 69 so you can have a fire in the fireplace on Christmas morning. So anyway, there is hope. Christmas morning, we can have 50s still across a chunk in the South. Still 40s in Georgia and South Carolina. So we got a slow warm-up coming, but, it will feel cool at least Christmas morning. Now, how hot's it going to be Christmas Day? Let's take a looky at that. So your daily high, let's take a look at Christmas. I think we have to slide the bar over, or is it running right now? No, there we go. There's Christmas. I think this is it. I got it so zoomed in you can't see, so I have to guess here. That's not it. All right, one more time. Here we go. Boom, copy image. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this is Christmas Eve. All right, so Christmas Eve, this is Friday. No 80s in Florida, at least. Stays in the middle 70s for most of the state, low 70s, 60s in the Panhandle, 80s in Texas. This is, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Christmas Eve. But it will get down to 50s Christmas night. Christmas Eve night. And I don't want to see what Christmas Day looks like. Let's see. Christmas Day. All right. Here we go. Oh, I see 70s. Oh, I don't see any 80s. All right, so here's Christmas Day. Let's take a look at that. Christmas Day. We'll just leave this up for the whole country. Now, yes, it's hot. But it's not 80s. Maybe 80 in Miami, maybe 80 in Naples, maybe. But hey, 78 in Florida almost feels cool. I'm telling you. I can't tell you how many times living in Florida when it's 73 degrees out and we're freezing. So let's hope it's a cold 78. Oh, anyway. But so, yeah, Christmas Day. There you go. There's your Christmas Day high temperatures. Not too bad. We've seen worse. Especially, we've had, I think they said 16 days in a row of 80s in Tampa. Let's look at rain on Christmas Day. Let's see if we got any precipitation coming on Christmas Day. Let's take a looky. All right, here we go. Here's Christmas Eve. Rains up until Christmas morning. This is your Santa Claus forecast. This is Christmas Friday morning to Saturday morning rains. Now, some of this could be snow in the very, colder spots up in Pennsylvania we saw in New York. But this is your 24-hour precipitation forecast for Christmas Eve. So, hey, that's good, right? No, well, out west, holy crap. Out west has had nothing but rain. Somebody turned on a spigot out west around like the end of October, I think, and it has not stopped raining yet. But maybe it's good for the reservoirs out there. I know they were in a serious situation with drought. So I do remember, hey, Detroit Blue Jay, I do remember the no-name storm of 93. Yes. This one is not pulling up like that one yet, at least. So have a good day, John. Good luck being Mr. Santa Claus. Bill Barber, camping weather. You're welcome, man. But anyway, here's your Christmas Eve to Christmas morning forecast. So, hey, could be worse. Most of I know we have people watching, but most of our crew kind of coastal here. Oh, we got to include Jamelia Rooney. But anyway, look at that. So pretty quiet. We got a little bit of moisture up top, but not bad. So Christmas and then Christmas Day, a little bit of rain comes in to Tennessee there. It looks like this is Christmas Day, rains into Sunday morning. So anyway, pretty quiet couple of days, at least moisture-wise, across the south. This is Christmas Day into Sunday morning. So, hey, not bad. I'm feeling confident. The forecast has been pretty spot on with this. What's happening? A little cooler down in Florida, though. It's been trending a little cooler than normal. So that's good. All right. So we got storms on tap. Anxiously awaiting the new SPC update, which would be in about 2 hours. They're going to have a new updated map, and we'll see what they say. So it's going to be windy regardless. Storms will be interesting, but I am more interested in this wind, these surface level winds. If this Euro is just off the charts aggressive with these winds. If this happens, we have some strong winds on the coast. I'm telling you. This is incredible winds. I mean, we're talking 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I don't know. That seems a little high to me, but hey, it's the Euro. It's bound to be right sometime, right? GFS is definitely way off of that. And it's a little lower. But hey, look. GFS still showing 40s and 50s down into, Northport area. So still gusty regardless. Look at that, even gusty over on the East Coast. So, there you go. We'll leave that up. That's everything in a nutshell. Anything else we can chit chat about? No. Hey, we had our gingerbread winners. I'm gonna be mailing out the shirts to the winners for that. Been messing around with my Instagram reels and TikTok reels, and they going pretty good. That's fun. YouTube. So I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. That's about it. I mean, we'll see how tomorrow. I guess I'll definitely be storm chasing tomorrow. I'll be out in it. I want to. As the forecast gets tweaked throughout the day to day, we'll have more of an idea of exact placement of these storms and potential for any instability. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that dry air pocket coming in from the backside, because this is kind of neat. Look at on the. Let's close some windows here. If weather models decides to open. Where are you, weather models? Where are you? Thanks, Thomas Simpson. Appreciate that, buddy. Merry Christmas, Gail. How's it going? 50s won. There's a good chance. The National Weather Service showing that possibly Thursday is your best bet for 50s down in Miami. That would be a freezing iguana alert. Falling iguanas in Miami. We could see it again. Let's see. We'll take a look at this one. Oof. All right. Show tomorrow morning. Here is why the rain is. Clicked the wrong one. Darn it. I want 12Z. Now it's all big on me. All right. So we go back to. I want this one. All right. So. All right. So here's tomorrow morning. Now, this is a cool map. This is an awesome map. So this is a euro. Now, this is a lot of dry air dipping down your 500 millibar, 750 millibar. So there's all your dry air getting a big push down. Now, this dry air is why we're seeing less rain chances south of the main swath of rain. Whoops, I'm getting zoomed. But anyway, so this dry air is going to be coming in behind the main pockets of storms tomorrow. So the question mark is always, why am I getting am I got a button stick here? What's going on? I don't know. I'm all zoomed in, zoomed out. But anyway, let's go back to what it looks like in real time. But this dry air is going to be interesting to watch because here it comes. This is tomorrow. This is throughout the day today, actually. There's our big Gulf blob. This will be overnight tonight. And you can see it, come toward the panhandle. There's that big swath of dry air behind it. There's our front pushing through down in South Florida. A little bit of rain here lingering for the East Coast. Could be a couple little surprise storms. And then it's out of here. So that's what we got. Pretty cool to look at. Let's look one last look at Weather Nerds here, and we'll take a look at the current Gulf of Mexico and see what we got cooking. And then we'll say bye-bye, I guess. Christmas week is so stressful. There is so much to do in so little time. I have made some pretty cool Christmas videos over the year, I must admit. Drought map, we can look at that for sure. So there we go. This is the cluster we're going to watch. We'll see what the heck happens. Ugly. It's blobby. David, want to take a look at the drought map? Let's see what we got. Carolina's still about the same. I saw Brad Panovich share yesterday. So there's your current drought map. Believe it or not, look at that. Carolina's still severe drought. That's crazy. So there's so Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina still in a severe drought stage. That was released just a couple days ago. It doesn't look like you're going to get a lot of rain out of this one. Out west, forget about it. They're just incredible amount of droughts out west. Doesn't even seem possible. Exceptional droughts. I mean, that's a lot of area needing some rain. We need rain. Rain. All right. Cool beans. It was fun. It was good times. Hey, Pamela Kramer, you said you had 40, 50 mile an hour gust support, Arthur? Heck. I'm wondering if the Euro is going to be right. Because, man, if that's right, oof. Going to be some strong coastal winds tomorrow. I guess I better go charge the drone. My drone ain't flying in 80 or 90 mile an hour winds, that's for sure. Man, how could a Euro be wrong so much? I hope one day it's back again. That's about it. I guess we'll just call it a day and see how this thing develops. Thank you, Telford Holmes. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a Merry Christmas to you too, man. I know you're a long-time watcher of the page. We really appreciate that. Have a good day, Jamelia Rooney. Yes, for sure. Maybe you'll get some flurries your way. Hopefully, maybe one or two. Thank you, Mary Carol. Make a good one, Michelle. Yep. Mirtha, have a great day. Tammy Harvick, have a great day. But we'll be live Wednesday. Not Christmas Eve, I doubt it. I'll be frantically wrapping presents. That's my wrapping day. But anyway, all right. Have a great day, everybody. Sherry Brown, 50 miles converted to euro would be 80. Well, true. Getting closer to Christmas. Yep. So I got to come up with my dang video this year, and I don't know what to do, man. So this was mine. This was. Let me see. Let me rewind it here. This was
Hurricane Louis, our French bulldog, who decided this Christmas season.
Oh, I can't see. There's music playing. God, see, YouTube lets you play music. So I made him an elf on the shelf. I'll share the link. And then I had him do all the same things that the elf on the shelf did. It was so classic. Look at this. I can't play the music. Well, I guess I could turn it down, though. See, look, there's Louis and there's the elf. And he was such a good boy. I had peanut butter. And then the best one was at the end. This one, look. There's the elf in the stocking. And then guess who else is in the stocking? Louis. He's looking at me like, I'm gonna beat your butt. It's good fun. So I got stressed. I got to come up with something better. Every year they want me to come up with something better. I'm like, well, that was the best. Got to do it again. All right. We will see everybody on Wednesday, and we can do Colorado. Yes. Yeah, definitely could, especially in the wintertime over there in YouTube land. Thank you, Erica. I didn't see a couple of our regulars. If you're watching, slurping coffee, munching on bacon, making me hungry. All right, well, hey, listen, make sure you tune in tomorrow. If I do go out there storm chasing, I'll hopefully be streaming live on heck, all three: Twitter, Instagram, or Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, we'll see you guys. Be good. Bye-bye.